right, and according to Carl Jung, we all have 12 basic archetypes inside of us. These are the character or personality archetypes. The same thing with brands, because in marketing, the brands will need to use these character archetypes to convince us somehow that we are connected to that brand. So we will want to buy that brand. We will feel connected. We will feel that we are the same as this brand. All right, so what are archetypes? Archetypes are the original patterns or models. They are a priori knowledge. They are universal, as I was telling you. So they exist across time and across the world. They are patterns. They are natural patterns of our human nature. And they might be characters, they might be symbols, situations. So there's an infinite number of archetypes. So today I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on personality archetypes, but also considering the marketing side of it. It's not, people usually say that we have one archetype. So usually what happens is that we have one natural archetype that is more evident in us. So it's something very natural for us to be that archetype. But actually, as I told you, we have all of them inside ourselves. But maybe if we really are able to have all of them, it means that it's something, we are very healthy and we can be very happy in our lives because we have all of these. But many times what happens is we only have one or two, and we are leaving this archetype to the extreme until it has some negative consequences. Okay. So basically we have four basic groups of archetypes. We have the ones that like to explore spirituality, and we have three different ones: the innocent, the sage, the explorer, and each one of them has different values. Then we have the ones that leave a legacy: the outlaw, the magician, the hero, the ones that pursue connection. So these are the ones that really value connection and belonging. So the lover, the jester, the everyman. And then we have the ones that provide structure, the creator, the ruler, and the caregiver. And all of these are needed in our society, right? So for example, if you think about a leader, and you have, as a leader, you have an innocent person, a person that is living the innocent archetype, then probably people won't really take him seriously as a leader. Or let's say the jester, that it's all about fun, about having fun and making people laugh. But he is actually the, let's say, the leader or the boss in some company. People won't be able to take him seriously because of his personality traits. So maybe if someone like him, he's a leader, he will have to adapt himself and also start living a little bit more of the ruler, for example. All right, let's get into this. So the first archetype is the innocent. So the innocent is the honest guy, the optimistic guy or girl, right? So it's the pure one, the cheerleader. It's the kind of person that always see the good part of people, the good side. So Dove, we have Dove, for example. Dove is very obvious because as you see the logo, it's a dove. And it's the symbol of purity, right? Being pure. Then we have the sage. This one is also a classical, and you will see it in every movie, in every book, everywhere, because actually the sage and the hero, they are always together because one needs the other. So the sage is always the guy that provides advice to the hero, right? He always gives advice. He's the teacher, the mentor. So it's all about knowledge, truth, wisdom. All right. And now some very typical guys, sages. So we have Yoda from Star Wars, right? We have Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. If you guys think this kind of the sage is always present in these stories, and they are always the ones that provide the best quotes because they are always the ones that give advice, right? When we have those very good quotes, they come from them. Then we have the explorer. The explorer values freedom. The explorer is brave, he has courage, he's curious, he's independent, and he hates commitment. And we have some brands over here that highly use this archetype. They use this archetype a lot. So we have Jeep. If you see in these pictures, they always portray adventure. Even the way the advertising is always, for example, never stop exploring. It's the motto of North Face. And then you have some people practicing extreme sports, right? I live on the edge. So it's this idea of always being brave and taking risks and exploring new things. And for example, Jeep, as you see, it's always quite of a dangerous terrain, right? Over here in the mountains or in the edge, literally. The toughest vehicle in the world, or lead the way. So it's always this idea of living in the extreme, living on the edge, taking risks. So the outlaw is all about revolution, change, freedom, independence. He is the disruptive guy. He is rebellious. And his motto is live life on your own terms, live life the way you want it. Rules are meant to be broken. So he's not, he doesn't like rules. These kind of people are usually the ones that hate bosses and managers. So they just don't like authority in general. So as a very archetypal brand, we have the Diesel. So Diesel advertising is all about shocking people. It's all about bringing rebel stuff, rebel pictures. And then we have, for example, this one over here, influencers only write on social media. Be a follower. So this is a provocative style of speaking. It's very provocative because they are not telling you, do not be a follower. They are actually telling you, oh, just be a follower, and you will have that feeling of, no, I cannot just be a follower, right? So it's also about shocking and provoking. And then the girl is writing on the wall, right? Graffiti. So it's also very rebel somehow, right? It's this teenager spirit somehow. Then we have the magician. The magician is the archetype of transformation, the archetype of innovation and charisma, charming, mystical. It's about turning ordinary into gold. All your dreams can come true if you believe. That's their motto. So as brands, we have Disney, right? Walt Disney. It's where all the dreams can come true. It's if you can dream it, you can do it. Even though I'm not very sure if this quote is really Walt Disney's, but I think so. At least we know Disney with this quote, right? Most of movies, most of books have a hero, because hero is the main character in a story. And the warrior, he's also known as the warrior or the champion, the winner. So this one is quite obvious, right? Just do it, right? So the hero is this archetype of action. So just do it. Don't think too much. Do things history could only dream of. So just do it. So just do great things. It's all about the big achievements, the brave achievements.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live, free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.